I got loyalty, got royalty inside my DNA. I got loyalty, got war and peace inside my DNA. I got power, poison, pain, and joy inside my DNA. I got loyalty inside my DNA.
I don't know if you guys care about my opinion about Mortal Kombat other than me ranking characters or something, but I think this finally broke the camel's back with me with NetherRealm. Honestly, I like I like that they finally released the Aftermath DLC. They have like pretty much 3 or 4 new characters in there. And it all looks great. Like, this is the best looking Mortal Kombat game ever. Like, the graphics are amazing. In the base game, they treated my favorite character, like Liu Kang, pretty well. Even then, like, they kind of did a lot of weird story stuff that even when you get your happy ending, it just kind of like, what was the whole point of it if it was just all going to get erased? You know what I mean? Like, all the character development for Scorpion kind of wasted for a younger Scorpion just to have, instead of Hanzo, you want to have the Scorpion brand. And with this Aftermath story expansion, I high-key hated it. And again, it looks amazing. I like the combat. The cutscenes was great. And I like that you have 2 endings. They try to do an Injustice 2 type thing. But I feel like a lousy excuse just to make more money. I don't think this expansion pack is worth $40. Just based off like just quality of, like, 'cause again, the characters, they're worth the money you pay for them, right? They're amazingly well made. Fujin looks amazing. Shiva looks awesome. RoboCop, you always want to see RoboCop versus Terminator. But I would say it's worth like maybe $20 if you just separate it from the story pack, because the story pack is just no reason for it. There's really no reason for it at all. And characters behave and act in ways where they shouldn't have, and you can tell the people that run this shit, they just double down on how they treated characters. Like, no one likes this new Sindel take. No one does it. And even when they did the whole like fake out with Sindel, I knew they was gonna pull some bullshit. I knew it when they did the whole like, oh, I was bewitched. I'm like, okay, that's actually pretty well written. But then soon as she starts saying like, oh, I was following Raiden, I'm just like, oh, here we go. This is going to be the turnout, because they wanted it. They don't give a fuck of how many times we complain that we don't like how they treat some characters. Until it's fully like they have nowhere else to go, they'll finally change it. Because for the longest time, they kept on shitting on Liu Kang for like 4 games where they finally had no choice but to come back to him in this game. But with Sindel, it's just like, there's no need to make her that way. And yet, you had a chance to fix her character. You had a chance, and yet you doubled down. And throughout this entire story, again, Fujin's cool. I like Fujin. Like, again, the whole point of the story show the background behind how certain characters were acting. But then it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, all they care about is the new era plot, where pretty much no matter what anything happens before them fighting Kronika and them changing the timeline. Like, it doesn't matter if Kotal Kahn was like healing himself during that time when they was fighting Kronika, because it doesn't even really matter. But we learn like Shiva was indebted to Sindel, and like, again, it's just a lot of like character assassination for Sindel. That is pretty much what it is. And power scaling yet again, making no goddamn sense. When and what canon is that Sindel can take on an Elder God? Like, when was it ever said that an Elder God it could be beaten by Sindel? When? Like, because Kronika kept on saying like Sindel has the power to hurt you. When? And they keep saying that Sindel was able to take out the entire cast of, like, the pretty much the protectors of Earthrealm, but like that was only with Shang Tsung's like help. She was never that much of a threat before MK9, and only in MK9 was she able to do that because of Shang Tsung. This whole change of narrative that she is just this beast, and that she is just this harlot who just wants Shao Kahn's D. I'm just, no, just stop assassinating her character and double downing because no one likes your new take of her. It's just terrible writing, man. And when you get later on, characters lose when they shouldn't lose. Like, again, everyone's excited that Kotal Kahn was walking again, but he proceeds to get his ass whooped by every single body. How can this nigga beat Goro, yet he's getting stomped by Shiva? I get it, he's weakened, but it doesn't help that you just bring him back to get his ass whooped. And then you have, like, again, this is supposed to be pretty much villains win the DLC until Liu Kang saves the day, right? But like, even then, how the F does Liu Kang lose to Shao Kahn? Liu Kang has beaten Shao Kahn like so many damn times, but out of nowhere he just decides to get his ass whooped and get his legs broken. No, like I know why you did it, so you can have like a little twist with, you know, Shang Tsung became the new bad guy because Shang Tsung is arguably the best villain other than Shao Kahn. But no, don't just mess up character. And again, if you're gonna have Katana beat Shao Kahn one-on-one, how the fuck does she lose to Sindel? And like, I just don't understand the change in narrative here. Maybe it's some social justice warrior shit. I don't know. Making chicks evil, making chicks way overpowered. I don't know. Again, even with Johnny Cage, right? You hype up Johnny Cage to, like, you know what, he takes things seriously. Maybe he might do his green Halo shit. No, he just gets his ass whooped, and that's the end of it. Like, again, I know this was all planned by Fire God Liu Kang to, like, you know, do his thing. And, like, you know, he planned out and let him win. But, like, it's still against his character to let an alternate timeline just get murdered. So just Shang Tsung can, like, you know, just have his little ego moment. And he comes in and beats his ass. Like, again, like, all this stuff didn't matter. All that really mattered was Liu Kang's good ending. Because it's just a continuation of the original ending. Like, if it would have been perfect, you just would have left it with Liu Kang and Katana, you know, having their moment having their moment where, like, you know, they're together and they're fixing the timeline. This whole new thing that you need the crown thing, it's just an excuse to get more money. Like I said before, graphics, cutscenes, all fantastic, but the character assassinations, the power scaling just being complete ass. And again, it's been ass for a while. The best it was like at most MK9. In NKX, like, again, things just happened. Cassie Cage and Johnny Cage just kept getting pushed. And again, the base game, the power scaling almost made a little bit of sense. But, like, I don't understand why Mortal Kombat is pushing this whole Goro can kick Liu Kang's ass, Shao Kahn can kick Liu Kang's ass. Like, I don't know if they hate this character or love this character. Again, we could talk about Shang Tsung's ending, but it's just the classic villain wins, complete, like, you know, domination. If they want to do something extra, it wouldn't make sense because the villain's way too powerful. And yeah, that's how I feel about it. Again, maybe I get a bunch of dislikes saying that it's not worth it because, again, the devs work hard, but, like, I don't like what they're doing with character. Again, Liu Kang's my favorite character, so I'm always gonna have, like, a problem they treat him, like, differently. But, like, why do you have to ruin Sindel like that? Like again, I was like, you know what, I don't really care because Sindel is just a DLC character. This is literally in the story at this point. You have retconned Sindel into being just this evil character for no reason. For no reason, just to make her edgy. That's why I complain so much about the vanilla versus edgy thing. Not every character needs to be this very, like, oh, but deep down, I'm an evil bitch. Not everyone needs to be like that. It's just, it's so irritating to me. Like, fix the power scaling. Fix how you deal with these characters. And if you're gonna give characters character growth, don't kill them off so you can just bring in another character that you know is gonna sell. Like, don't give Hanzo Hasashi all this character development just to murder, like, just to take him out and you just retcon him with a new Scorpion. Regardless, I do like the whole thing with the whole Great Kung Lao and Liu Kang just saying that, you know what, I'm gonna try and change the story. But again, I don't know where else they can take it without assassinating more characters. Like, that's how I feel. Let me know how you guys feel about Mortal Kombat Aftermath. I like the new changes to the characters. Like, you know, they nerfed, they added, they buffed Raiden, they buffed Shao Kahn. Again, Mortal Kombat 11 is very iffy back for me because it's the greatest looking Mortal Kombat game we've ever seen. I really like the slower combat because, again, I wasn't the greatest at MKX. MKX is crazy and I like that, but the graphics itself was very muddy. Like, this one has more color. There's some things MK11 does so much better than other Mortal Kombat games, but there's just some stuff where I still just find, like, major issues with the storytelling. Just the grind, like the grind to still get a lot of costumes and stuff. Like, bro, if I'm spending all this money for your game, let me have shit. Like, I can earn it, you know what I mean? I can earn it through stuff. But, like, this whole waiting multiple days and hoping another week comes by where you can get a costume on those weekly turnout things, there's some stuff they still effing do. I'm just like, there's no need to do all that. Like, I'm trying to stick towards your game. I still hate Combat League with a passion. But granted, I still love the fact that they added, you know, friendship, fatality. Like, they're doing so many great things, but like the way they treat lore, the way they treat a bunch of stuff, it's not doing good for me. The best thing that came out of this is that Fujin looks amazing. Liu Kang's ending is just literally an extra ending from the original base game. I wish they would just let Liu Kang and Katana like be together. I wish they just wouldn't ruin Sindel's character just to have an edge. Anyway, my rant after finishing the Aftermath, I'm probably gonna get a lot of dislikes. This is just my personal opinion. If you like my personality, you want to help support the channel, please like the video. If I didn't post it at the beginning, yes, helps out the channel a lot. SonTj, peace. Love you all.